So, do you think about this? The access is why reason for take this the limitation operation?
It's often about balancing risk and trust. When companies impose limitations, they might be protecting users, intellectual property, or ensuring compliance. But transparency matters. When users understand why a limit exists, it builds trust. In the end, it's about finding that sweet spot between freedom and responsibility.
So Anthropic is very be fair that the Chinese AI company to dis distill their frontier model.
Distilling frontier models is valuable for many. Smaller models are cheaper and faster. But it's understandable why a company might hesitate, since it could affect their competitive edge. In the long run, I believe some Chinese AI companies will still distill models. They'll likely balance it, offering more efficient tools while protecting their top tier innovations.
If we don't talking about this the different country or the other reasons, only only be a regular customer. We willing to try use the valuable models. Don't like the ultra expensive model like the Claude Fable 5, which is really expensive and a lot of the tasks don't necessary to use it to solve the problem.
Exactly. Most people just want practical, cost effective solutions. Using lighter models that handle everyday tasks well is often all we need. The top tier models are like luxury tools, great for certain complex tasks, but not always necessary. Having a range of models ensures we can pick what fits the job and the budget.
So I see a navy that saying in the future the the smarter router system would be a key for the lot of the AI development because the router system which can help user to save the budget and pick the right and affordable model to take the different text.
That's a really smart idea. A routing system could act like an AI traffic controller, automating which model handles what. Everyday tasks go to smaller models, while big challenges get the heavy hitters. That way, users get both cost efficiency and the best tool for each job, making AI more accessible and practical.
So do you agree this the expectation for the so important about this routing system?
I do think it's a valuable expectation. As AI tools diversify, choosing the right model for the right task while managing cost will become crucial. A smart routing system would make AI more user friendly, empowering people to focus on their work rather than worrying about which tool is running behind the scenes.
Okay, so we can see in the next period AI model development. Model not only showing the performance in the benchmark, otherwise it need to give us a valuable price.
Absolutely. Performance is only part of the equation. In the future, the models that truly succeed will strike a balance between capability and cost. If a model performs well but is too expensive, it won't be widely adopted. So we'll likely see a focus on both useful functionality and fair, accessible pricing.
Okay, so we move the next topic.
Perfect. Whenever you're ready, just toss me the next topic and we'll keep the momentum going. It's always a balancing act. They're aiming for safety, but when those restrictions start limiting legitimate use, like security research, that's where tension rises. Hopefully, they'll fine tune those guardrails, keeping us safe, but not holding back responsible users who need advanced answers.
So currently we can see a lot of the broker who announcement the Fable 5 was really have a outstanding performance in the coding area.
Yes, that's been a common praise. If it's excelling at coding, that's a big win for developers. The key will be seeing if those restrictions in other areas are balanced enough so that its strengths, like coding, aren't overshadowed.
Guarantee. So,
I'm still here. If there's anything else on your mind, just let me know. We can keep the conversation going or wrap it up if you're ready.
so whether we are looking for the model is the keep the smarter performance and the price, because a lot of the developer who don't have some higher budget to pay on the token for the so expensive models.
Exactly. The sweet spot is a model that's powerful enough to help solve real problems, but priced in a way that most developers, whether individuals or small teams, can actually use it regularly. The future will likely see more flexible tiered models, so everyone has access to solid AI tools.
So we need to the Chinese AI company to keep the keep the
It sounds like you're thinking about balance. If Chinese AI companies keep their models both powerful and affordable, they'll empower more developers and businesses. It's not just about catching up, it's about making AI accessible for everyone. And that's where real impact happens.
so what exactly the three capability was be locked by the Anthropic?
Anthropic locked three areas. First, certain cybersecurity topics are blocked. Second, they degrade responses if they suspect users are trying to distill frontier model knowledge. Third, some safety or policy queries are handed off to older models. It's their way of staying cautious, though some think it's a bit too restrictive.
What does mean the cautious?
Being cautious means they're trying to prevent potential risks, like misuse or unintended harm, by putting these restrictions in place. Essentially, it's a safety first approach, even if that means limiting some capabilities for regular users.
What does mean the cautious in Chinese?
在中文里，cautious 的意思就是小心谨慎，也就是说，采取保守的措施，尽量避免潜在的风险或伤害。
Okay, so we can see the Anthropic we can see the Anthropic want to keep the advanced position in the whole AI race.
Absolutely. Anthropic, like others, wants to stay competitive, but they're trying to do it responsibly. Balancing cutting edge performance while managing risks is tricky, but if they pull it off, they'll maintain their standing in the AI race.
We move to the next topic.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are. Just let me know the next topic and we'll dive right in. That's a stark reminder of why human oversight is so crucial. Even if AI performs well in tests, it can't yet guarantee accuracy in high stakes fields like law. This is a perfect example of why we need to verify AI outputs before relying on them professionally.
There have a lot of the professional the word I don't be familiar. Can you expression for me?
Of course, just let me know which professional terms you're unsure about, and I'll break them down in simple language for you.
A lawyer using AI get kicked out of courtrooms. What does that mean?
It means the judge removed or expelled the lawyers from the case. In other words, the lawyers weren't allowed to continue because they relied on AI generated work that included false legal references. Essentially, they were disqualified from proceeding.
Oh, I have reading this news report in last day. So I think about AI generated should not be the key evidence for the lawyer industry.
I agree. AI generated content should be a tool, not a substitute for expertise. Lawyers still need to verify everything. When human lives, finances, or justice are at stake, accuracy comes first. AI is just an assistant, not the final authority.
So I think about the AI company, they should develop a special the feature of the model for this different for the special industry. Exactly like the like this in the applying in the lawyer or the hospital.
I think you're onto something. AI tailored for specific industries like law or healthcare could include guardrails and specialized training. That way, the AI understands the standards of that field and helps professionals without jeopardizing outcomes. It's about building trustworthy, context-aware tools for each profession.
So we can see AI still have a lot of the applying the
Exactly. AI has a ton of potential, but it's still evolving. With the right oversight and specialized development, it'll become even more reliable in all those applications. It's all about continuous improvement and smart adaptation.
So that is why I think about we need a lot of the engineer who have the AI company model to improve AI model really applying in the lot of the traditional industry to solve a lot of the question, not not only in to solve the simple the data structure test or the simple chatting the environments, the situation.
I completely agree. It's the engineers who bridge the gap, turning AI from a novelty into a tool that solves real world problems across industries. The more AI adapts to meaningful tasks, whether in law, medicine, manufacturing, or beyond, the more it will become a trusted partner in daily life and work.
Novelty, what does it mean, the novelty?
Normally means under usual or typical circumstances. It's like saying in most cases or generally this is what happens.
No. I ask a thing about the word.
Got it. In a business or innovation context, a novelty is something new, unique, or unusual. It refers to a fresh idea or innovation that stands out because it hasn't been seen or done before.
Okay, thank you for joining today the podcast.